you're a hearing aid wearer or someone looking after someone with a hearing aid, it's very important that you know how to clean and maintain this complex electronic device on a regular basis. Everyone who wears glasses understands the need to clean them frequently and consistently. Looking after a hearing aid is even more critical because it's in a much more hostile operating environment inside the ear where it can be affected by moisture and wax. The simple fact is that your hearing aid will not work as well as it should if it is dirty or blocked with wax. And unlike with glasses, the damaging dirt and wax and moisture cannot be seen easily without close and careful examination. Your check should ideally be done daily. If this is not possible, then it should be checked at least weekly and preferably more frequently. Hearing aids which are looked after properly and consistently will work better for longer. They will also need to be repaired less frequently and will serve you well for a longer period of time. Think about what would happen if a hearing aid stops working and has to be sent away for repair. While it's away, the owner can no longer understand clearly what people are saying, if at all, and this can have a substantial negative impact on relationships with family members, work colleagues and friends. Before you can clean your hearing aid properly, you need to know about its component parts. First, let's look at the part of the hearing aid which sits behind the ear. There are different types of behind the ear hearing aids, although cleaning the electronic part, the bit that actually goes behind your ear, is very similar for all types. Here's what you need to do. 1. Brush the microphone covers, if your hearing aid has them. Please note the microphone covers on hearing aids should be changed at least every 6 months. In some cases, you'll be able to do this at home, and in other cases, you'll need to bring the hearing aid into the clinic. 2. Wipe the behind the ear with a damp cloth. Different behind the ear hearing aids have a different part which goes inside the ear. The difference is based on your particular level of hearing loss. Here's how to clean the mould. 1. Hook the wax out in the way shown here. 2. Wipe the mould with a clean, damp cloth. 3. Take the mould off, like this. And then wash it carefully, like this. And then puffer dry it in the way being demonstrated here. Finally, reattach the mould if this is relevant for your type of hearing aid. Four, clean the vent just as it's being cleaned here. 5. The tube, shown here, needs to be replaced at the clinic, approximately every 12 months. Now let's take a look at hearing aids with custom moulds. First, use the wax buster. Next, clean the cerastop. Then, clean the vent. And finally, wipe the mould carefully, like this. Now let's take a look at cleaning an open dome hearing aid like this one. First, detach the slim tubes. Ask your audiologist if you're not sure how to detach the tube in your particular type of hearing aid. Second, feed right through the tube to push out any wax that has accumulated there. By the way, the domes will change colour over time. This is normal, so you don't have to replace your dome when this happens. I recommend your dome be changed every 4 months. Now let's look at the in-the-ear type of hearing aid. This has a variety of names depending on the size of the device. There are 3 types. 1. completely in the canal. 2. In the canal. And 3. In the ear. Regular cleaning of this type of hearing aid is very important because it sits inside the ear with the electronics close to any wax and moisture that's there. Cleaning either one of these in-the-ear hearing aids entails the following steps. 1. Wiping the outside with a damp cloth, tissue or antibacterial wipe. 2. Cleaning the vent thoroughly. 3. Brushing the microphones clean, like this. 4. Cleaning out the wax in the way shown here. Regardless of how well you look after your hearing aid at home, I encourage you to come into the clinic every 6 to 12 months for a professional in-house service. If you have any questions as a result of viewing this brief presentation, please feel free to contact us and we'll do our very best to answer your queries.